Reusable Space Program. And today we're going to have a crack at taking some ore, bringing it back to the orbit of Kerbin, and putting it back into a space station for processing into fuel. That's going to require some type of construction in terms of a reusable lander, because it'd be cool to be able to just go to the space station and then go to the moon and then come back to the space station and just do that without having to continually launch from Kerbin every time. So it needs some go, and it needs reusable go. So let's have a quick look over, not at this, but at this. Not quite sure how well it's going to come out, but oh well. So in order to get from low orbit of Kerbin to low orbit of the moon requires 1,290 meters per second of delta V, and I assume it's the same in reverse. Oh no, actually of course not, because the moon's much lower gravity. It requires 340. So 340, plus 1290. Well, we don't want to be that exact, do we, really? So let's just round that up to a nice round 2,000 meters per second. So I need an engine that can go from Kerbin low orbit, has 2,000 meters per second of delta V, to get to the moon, and then can sit in low orbit and then come back again. So then to get from low orbit to the surface you need 640, and from the surface to low orbit you need 640, so then I need another 1,500 on a craft that can land. Apologies. Someone just sent me an interesting message. John Lewis has been reprimanded after listing Apple Watches as sold out on its website when they were not, because they did not want to match the low price charged by rivals under its promise of being never knowingly undersold. That's very naughty. That's very naughty. Anyway, that's not about Kerbal Space Program, it's about work. So I need 2,000 to go from Kerbin to the moon and back, and I need 1,500 to go from the moon from low orbit to the surface. So let's go and build something. So let's have a look at our existing Mun Miner. What do we call it? Is it even saved here? I'd hope it's in Mun Miner or something. Mun Drill. There you go. Mun Miner's the whole ship. So this is the drill. This is the drill that is broken, because this does not have any fuel connection. I seem to remember that being a little bit of a problem in a previous episode. Probably should have just done that symmetrically, shouldn't I? Right. Why do you say no? No TW. No thrust to weight ratio. Okay. Aha. Need to change this to that. No? Still not enjoying this? because they're in the wrong stage, that's why. Okay, so on the moon, this thing has a lot of delta V. So actually, as a moon miner, that whole craft would actually work. But it doesn't need to be this complicated. So it doesn't need the heat shield, and it isn't gonna need, oh god, oh my god, oh my god, that's not what I want to do at all. I want one. Okay, I'll come back to that. I have to change the route part here, reroute from this to that one in the middle. Does that make this easier? It definitely does not. But I don't need a parachute and I don't need a command pod. What I do need is one of those. And one of those. Okay, let's take those off. Can I just plug you on there? Lovely. Those don't need to be on a decoupler anymore. It needs to be on some sort of strut. What have we got structurally? Something like that. I don't want a decoupler. Is that actually attached to that knot, is it? It doesn't really need to be aerodynamic in any way. That just doesn't look attached to me. I've reduced the weight and that now has a massive amount of delta V. I don't even need that weight in the middle. Wait. It needs 640, 640. But that is not... Yeah, how about we just put in all the ore? see, that's much more risky. So I think we probably do need that tank of fuel, because once it's got all the ore on board, we'll have a problem. Bit cheaty, I can fill it with ore now, to be honest with you, but we'll deal with that. Okay, let me put this on the let's put it on the landing pad, on the launch pad even. Are those engines just going to fall off the side? No, they seem attached. Does it fly? I'm not expecting it to, considering these engines are not particularly powerful when they're on the ground, but that looks sensible. Back to vehicle assembly. So the only thing I need to do now is put the RCS units around the center of mass. Kind of annoying, isn't it? Alright, let's put some there. And oh, hang on a minute. This thing's gonna be much harder to dock when it's back, so let's put some at the bottom. And some at the top here. I don't need that many. I definitely don't need that many. How do I stop it from doing that? That's very gay. Fine, I'll have to place them one at a time. Oh, can I do? No. One at a time it is. Just line them up in the middle of the label. Okay, and then hopefully that will result in confused. Oh, that's for the legs. I totally forgot about the legs. Right, there we go. Hopefully that will result in it being fairly stable even when there is no ore in it. Cool. Alright, happy with that. Thing really does not look connected to that, but I'll trust that it is. It highlights it. Okay, so that's definitely good enough for the drill, it would seem. Do I want to take some science with me? I've got the probe. Let's whack a gravioli detector on there. Never hurts to detect some graviolis. And a seismic accelerometer. And that probably means you need an antenna of some description. Can we put some sort of direct antenna on you? Do I need to extend it? Yeah. just put one of these on somewhere. Right, let's just move this down slightly. The direct antenna doesn't need to be a relay. Cool. Save. Right. Now on that I need 2,000 on something that decouples. How's that going to work? Wow, these are tiny. It's a teeny little separator, and that's a not much bigger separator. Well, that's a decoupler created. Right. Let's get a fuel tank of some description on there. Don't need that anymore. And an engine on the bottom. So if I just... Interesting. I can unlock some new engines here. And hang on a second. I need to go back to the research and development facility. I'm a bit confused. So what was the last thing I researched? I can't remember. Where's the Terrier engine on this thing? There it is. These are new. I wonder if there's been a game update here that I've just not been aware of. So that's the base Terrier. And then there's some upgrades. So this one has less ISP but more thrust. Less, the same ISP but even more thrust. Okay. And it also holds fuel. Okay, probably need to look at those at some point. And also what the hell that is. Ah, it's a thrust upgrade. Bizarre, okay, what? So does that upgrade the previous engines, the Poodle and the Skipper? No. The 303 Pug. Where's the 303 Pug? I don't remember those. I remember that. Okay, some very weird stuff happening here in this version of the game. I'm very confused. For now, I'm sticking to what I know. Which is a poodle. So that's the old rocket we used to use, the swivel. No, the Reliant. 205, no, it's in vacuum 240, but of thrust 310. 275, 295 efficiency, 275, 275. What's the difference between those? Can't see the difference between those two. Interesting. Alright, well, if I stick a pool on there, that gives me just enough, literally just enough. So that's it then, isn't it? I just gotta get this thing into orbit. Not quite. This thing also needs a control unit of some description. Oh god, it's Diddy. It's Diddy. And therefore probably also needs some of these. And some of these. And I also guess I want one of these. Probably want one of those on here too, I would imagine. And if I change the root part to that, just take away for a second, center of mass here. Some mono propellant. What have I got? Fuel tank wise that has mono propellant. I think like a really diddy mono propellant tank, but I've only got these round ones. If it goes on the side. Oh well. Let's put some of those on. And some RCS thrusters. Command and control, where are you? Thought I'd figure that out by now. Right, there we go. Put that back on. So hopefully docking with these things should be straightforward enough. Hopefully. Maybe I want some of those, and one of those underneath there. Oh my god, it's tiny. No. these things again. Alright. So that's the craft to get, the reusable craft to get to and from the moon. Thought. This one is a docking port on the bottom. That's the junior one. Doing some sort of strut here to hold this thing together. What can I do strut wise? I can't do that. But I can connect to that, that's fine. Hopefully hold that together. Alright. Alright. So this bit goes down to the moon, lands, does the drilling, comes back, docks either way around onto that, we go back. Uses whichever end is pointing, well hopefully that one towards the space station. Cool. Alright. Now we gotta get this thing into orbit. Where's that now? Down to less than 2,000. I'm hoping that to take off the decouplers and stuff it will be good enough. What's the situation with some of these other engines? That's 350. Is there something more efficient than that? Doesn't look like it, does it? What is that? I've never seen that before. The pug. Nope, looks like we're going poodle for 350. Poodle for 350. Okay, cool. Now we've got to lift this thing. So I need something like 4,500 delta V to get this thing into space. Let's change the root part to this. And then on the bottom here, I need some sort of separatron. Not a separatron, that's a separate thing. I need a separator, a decoupler, there we go. What have I got in terms of one of these? These are only small, aren't they? I need a bigger version of that. Yeah. Maybe there will be one later. An engine to go on it, probably a skipper. It's a bit of a sausage already. How did you know that I wanted 4 of you? That's incredible. Engines. Skipper. That's not enough, is it? So that should be enough to get me to the space station. 5,551. It will burn some of the fuel in this, but that's okay. Is that really what I'm going to do? I'm just going to blast off with this thing. Is that the most effective way to do it? Ah, no. Why am I not using a mainsail? I'm missing one of them. Versus the twin port. 280. 280. But it's just got like a shitload more thrust. $17,000 versus 5,300 and 5,007. Okay, so these are far more expensive. So let's not do it that way. Let's have a whole bunch of these. So that first stage should be enough, in theory. But that is only a theory. Excuse me. That's not going to make any difference because it's a single stage. I don't need to asparagus it or anything weird like that. Structural. Struts never hurt anyone. Just seems incredibly dangerous. Let's see what the situation is. Alright, where's the staciones? It's around there. That's alright. That's alright, we can wait for it. It's gonna be a nighttime launch. Here comes the staciones. Something like that. Oh god, it's blowing up. Oh my god. It did not like that time warp. Did not like that time warp at all. Let's have another go, and if not, we'll just have to launch and then see what happens. Still seems alright. I think it was when I went to 100 times it killed over. Alright, here comes the station. Slowing down the time warp. Slow it down. Oh! Why does it do that? Why? Fine. fine. There's probably some physics setting somewhere that is just very unhappy about things. So it looks like we're just going to have to take off here. So we'll press T, and we'll press Z, and we'll press the spacebar. I'm going to throttle down almost immediately. Too much throttling down. There we go. Let's tip you over. I haven't put any aerodynamics on that bottom stage. What a retard. It's never gonna fly. Muppet. Absolute muppetry. Right. Here we go. We're going to press T, and we're going to press Z, and we're going to press space. Going way too fast, way too quick. Oh god, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I need to just calm this down. It's going so fast. It's not an aerodynamic craft at all. T. And maybe not Z, maybe like there. Gradually throttling down to try and actually just hold atmospheric pressure against the craft. It doesn't actually tell me that. That'd be interesting to know, like, what the outside pressure on the vessel is. Inclinations slightly. It's very wobbly. Very wobbly. Well, we're above 30,000, going Mach 2. Time to throttle up, I think. stage. Z space. That doesn't seem to have worked. There we go. I have no idea what I did the first time I pressed space, but there we go. That was exciting. And there's the apoapsis of 70. Let's just keep pushing it in front of me. Wow, this engine is really not very effective. Go, little poodle. You can do it. I'm in space now. It's at maximum efficiency. Problem is, I'm very rapidly closing in on my apoapsis here. So we head around to the dark side of Kerbin. Am I going to be able to get a periapsis? Let's just hold that steady. Well, we've passed the apoapsis. However, here comes a periapsis in a moment. Here it comes. 30, 40, 50, 60. Come on, come on. 70, there we go. Okay, let's set you as my target. See how many orbits it's going to take for us to catch up. Actually, there's no point in me doing that. I might as well just time warp it. Could have rescued that bloody woman, look, bloody hell. Cheander. Annual scrap. We could have rescued Yi. It's alright, they were catching up with the station. Let's just stop the time warp. So if I did a maneuver directly in front of me, just went prograde. ourselves a 3 kilometer. .5 kilometer intersect. Swap on round. That really doesn't look right. I'm ahead of it now. What now? I don't really understand what happened there. I'm very, very confused now. Like, what? Why did that do that? I saw that you did a persistent save. That's exactly now, isn't it? Because I pressed quick save. That's really annoying. What? There's very little I can do there, it would seem. It's going 52 seconds. Oh my god, I'm looking at the wrong fucking thing, that's why. I'm so retarded. Oh my god. Right, just burn prograde now, and we'll fix this in a minute. Actually, let's just load that quick save. I'm so retarded, I'm watching Jander's scrap instead of the actual ship that I'm supposed to be watching. Let me turn that off. Just burn prograde, and then hopefully we can figure this out. Oh my god. Stupid. That'll work. Schoolboy mistake. Schoolboy mistake. Switch that to target. Before I make another schoolboy mistake. Go. Oh, game froze for a second there. Just warp forward a little bit. One and a half meters per second, that'll work. Let's point towards it. It's going to be going around towards the dark side as we intercept. Where is she? There it is. Just make sure I'm controlling from there. Good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on 1 second, pal. I can't see it well enough to say. Right, there you go. Set that as the target. Turn on RCS, that would help. Slow it down. Slow it down. Here we go. Coming in. Again, with the lack of lights. Lights! I need to put a massive poster somewhere that says, put lights. Coming in nice and easy. Haha, convenient. I'm actually going to hook up to the mining module. Turn that slow down just a little bit more. Turn you off. And I'm hoping you guys should just suck together nicely. Go on. Go on. Yes. A nice little docking. Lovely. Cool. So, I think I might leave it there for now, but we are pretty much ready. I need to, how do I right click and alt right click, alt right click. I want to in and in. Thank you very much. I should be alright for monoprop. I've got quite a lot. Yeah, cool. It's docked with the space station. How awesome is that? Excuse me. Cool. Right. Let's do a quick save. Ready to go mining. Cool. And that is it for now. I shall leave it there with the space station and this thing ready to go. Exit to the main menu. Short and sweet, but that's how we like it. So, ta-ra for now.